So, good evening, guys. Welcome back to another show. Tonight, I'm going to do my press conference reaction for the first time this season. And if you like my videos, can you please smash a like and subscribe to my channel as well. Last night, I did an Arsenal special with Gunnar Rich and also with Ollie. So, check out for that as well. That's dropped in last night. In fact, dropped in today. And please watch that one. I had 220 odd people watching that live yesterday, which is absolutely fantastic. So thank you very much for that. And like I said, please smash the likes up and subscribe if you already have done so. So yeah, I mean, breaking news as well. Joe Willock has finally signed for Newcastle United on a 6-year deal for £25 million. And it took us 3 months to get this guy. It should have been like 3 days or 3 weeks and it would have been okay. But now we could have messed it up by not getting this guy because it's been a long time getting someone in. That cost us £25 million. And I think it's a cracking bargain as well. Great signing. So, yeah, I mean, welcome to Newcastle United, Joe Willock. And I hope that you stay for the full year and also do some special things with Newcastle United as I speak. So, like I said, great to see him back. So, did a press conference reaction as well. Steve Bruce has done his stint, and he's been asking quite a few questions. And what can I say? I think it's been the same mood. And he was asked today about any injury news, and he said everyone is fit apart from Mod the Black over his foot injury. He's not going to be available, and Dummett ain't available as well. Everyone else is okay, and he's got basically got like a fully fit squad to pick, and let's hope he chooses the right kind of players on Sunday. And it's going to be a tough game. And he was also asked about signing Joe Willock, and he said, and this is going to make it sick, yeah, credit to Lee Charnley for getting the deal done. Where else can you find a 21-year-old midfielder who scored 7 on the trot? Actually, it's 8 on the trot, Steve. 8 goals on the trot. We hope to have him registered for the West Ham game, but I'm afraid it haven't happened because he signed in well after 12 o'clock, so he will not be available for the game. And he's also played 47 minutes worth of football, so he ain't going to be fit anyway, really. So at the end of the day, I mean, we're glad we got the guy, and he's so chuffed to bits that he's joining Newcastle United on a 6-year deal. And hopefully, I wish him all the best of luck in his Newcastle United career. And he's going to be absolutely decent, but we do need more players far away. Let's be real about that. And he was asked by Chris Roth, excuse me, he was asked if there's more in the pot for transfers. And Bruce said, I think it's fair to say the club has gone way beyond what I thought that could already. We have a full quarter of 25 players, but there's still a lot to play out in the window. We've got 1 or 2 things bubbling away. Or he could well have said, more eyes in the fire. But for him, for what he said, that's going to be our early signings at this moment in time. And this is going to be loan deals. We still need about 2 loan players as well. One up front is a backup striker, and we also need another midfielder. We've been linked with Glenn Kamara today from Rangers. And also, apparently, we've been linked with Ross Barkley as well. But he also given a squad number as well by Chelsea, apparently. So give us a clue what that means. Do you know what I mean? But like I said, we definitely need couple more players. And if we can get them in, then it could well be a very good transfer window. But at this minute, yet again, it hasn't really been a great transfer window because it's taken so long to get Joe Willock. And the rest is history. But we definitely need to improve the squad every single way. But what else can I say? So, yeah. And I've got one here from Steve Down as well. He definitely asked Steve Bruce a question, but all it is, my computer's not working. I read this one out as well. He was asked about Cardalo, and Bruce said he would not be right for the West Ham game after losing a stone and a half and weight due to COVID, and Freddie Woodman will get his chance. It's a big opportunity for Newcastle against West Ham. So Freddie Woodman is going to start on Sunday, according to Steve Bruce, against West Ham. This will be his first Premiership game. And I wish the lad all the best because he's a talented goalkeeper and he's going to be destined for the top. And I first watched him when he played for the England under 17s when he won the World Cup. And he is a cracking keeper. He really is. And he's learned a lot at Swansea City. We could have lost him to Bournemouth on the season on loan. Only been told he's got to come back. And the bottom line is, it worked out. And it's good to see young keepers like Freddie Woodman given a chance. And I wish him all the best. And I've got to get behind this lad, 100%. So, and Bruce's asked about Chris Hogg, the under-23 head coach. And he said that he's left to join MK Dons. And that's all he said about it. Do you know what I mean? He didn't go into full detail sort of thing. He's just said that he's left and he has moved on. So please smash the likes up and subscribe. And I've got Jason. Hey, John, hope you're on mate. So Newcastle 100% signed Joe Willock, and we're now back to the exact same strength than we was last season. Is that our business done? Well, as things go, I hope not. We definitely need a striker, a backup striker for Callum Wilson, and also we need a midfielder, creativity midfield as well. But they better get a thing out, because you're right. I mean, we're going into the new season with the same squad, which haven't learned their lesson at all whatsoever. So I just can't believe what's going on in this football club. It's like a banter club. We are an absolute shambles. Let's be real about this. Honestly, I mean, this club hasn't changed one iota. And they had to stress to get Joe Willock. 10 million budget, I hear people cry. Where did the 50 million came from as well? Wow. What else can I say? And then Jason said, I think he's quite on this, as we can't be waiting for another 11 weeks for the next transfer window to happen, as we only have 2 weeks left to go. Yeah, still got time, but I'd rather get the targets in before pre-season and then just get used to how Steve Bruce plays his football. Not missing much, let's be real. And Peter, I'm fine, mate. I hope you're okay, mate. I think they're right. John Willock's got 8 goals on loan, but 1 was scored on his debut. So, yes, only 7 in a row for Joe. Not looking forward to seeing Henrik and Shelby start now. Joe ain't playing. Well, I tell you something now, right? If those two are playing midfield, right, we must just turn up. And if you're watching abroad and those two hook up in midfield, my advice to you guys, if you live in America, Asia, Canada, sorry, Ryan, just stay in bed, because you're going to get absolutely slaughtered. Let's be real about it. Let's be honest about it, because at the end of the day, I'm not, just haven't got a clue. I mean, Shelby's past it. Henrik haven't got a clue. And again, it's just so absolutely frustrated as well. It really, really, really is. And he was asked about the signing of Joe Willock. He basically said that he had to be patient. He didn't like it, but thank God we got the player over the line. So, and also when he said about earlier on about his own more money in a transfer, he basically said that that's all the money we've got. If you're going to bring more players in, it's going to have to be through player sales. And I've got one here as well from Graham Boone. John, absolutely fine. I hope you're okay as well. And I heard a kind of rumour that Sean Longstaff is being linked to Everton Football Club as well. And Rafa would love to take this guy back to Goodison Park. And basically, according to Newcastle, there's no bids through the table at all. There's obviously no bid for Sean Longstaff. And he's got 12 months left on his contract at Newcastle United. And basically, we're going to risk losing one fee. It could be a free signing for any club that's interested in next season. But would I get rid of him? Me personally, I'd just run out of the contract and just go on free, Sean. Let's be real, because at the end of the day, right, you're being regressed by this fraud of a manager, and he's getting frustrated as well. Same with Matthew Longstaff as well, because again, they're just not happy with Steve Bruce whatsoever. He's really, really not, and it's just getting worse. It's just getting worse. But we've got to win this game on Sunday as well, because we need to sort something out, because it's an important game. West Ham are beating teams. They beat Celtic. They beat Atlanta. They're scoring goals in pre-season as well. But my God, we better up a game. Otherwise, West Ham will probably beat us by 3-4 goals. So it's just that, really. And I see this early more comment Steve Bruce has made. If someone help us, please drop a comment in there as well. And I'll have my say on him as well. And yeah, he didn't say much about Davy Moyes, which is a shock. Bigging up the opponents as well. He never said much of that today, did he? He must have learned from last season. Probably he knows the fans are back in the stadium. And he's got to be careful what he says. I've got I think we can pretty much guarantee that Henrik will start as Bruce, that relied on him a lot over pre-season. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. What does he offer? He's another 7th central defence for playing in midfield. You know, John, why don't you play for us and show Henrik and Shelby how to play properly? I have to. I need to shift a stone at least. If I can shift a stone, then I'll give it a right go. I'll really give it a right go because I do miss playing football. Let's be honest about it. And Brentford's gone close, by the way, still 0-0. And like I said, I want Henrik to succeed. I really do. But the bottom line is, he ain't going to because he won't change his game. The guy's 30 years of age and he won't improve at all whatsoever. I've never signed him in the first place. Let's be real about it. And as for Joe Linton, I got a lot of stick on social media last night because they said I was abusing him again. No, I wasn't abusing him at all. All I said was he just wasn't good enough. Malcolm McDonald, ex-number 9 for Newcastle, a Toon legend, and yes, he is. And I hope the younger fans, like I said last night, put some respect back in his name because he's a town legend and he will rip all our front lines one day. He'll rip them up front now. If you play the front now, he'll do the business, yeah? The guy's 71 and he knows how to score goals. He was really having a go at Joe Linton last night, saying that he's not good enough, his touch is abysmal. I'll say this now, right? For all you Joe Linton fans out there, right? Joe Linton scored 6 in 69 appearances. Joe Willock scored 7 in 13 appearances. Let that sink in, man. Please, let it sink in. And Jay said he was asked about Matty too, and he said a loan could be an option. Also said Matty hardly featured because of a knee injury, as far as I'm aware. He was fit, wasn't he? I'm sure he was fit. I mean, if he had a knee injury, that's the first I've heard of. Why was he not being mentioned last season? Thanks for that, Jason, by the way. Why was he not being mentioned, saying that he had a knee injury last season? What's wrong with this football club? Why are we so secretive? Why did they have to lie? Why are they so scared of talking to the fans? Do you know what I mean? Communication is key at this football club, or any football club. And these wasters at Newcastle United do not want to speak to us. They do not want to communicate. All they do is send statements after statements after statements, right? And for me, that is cheating the fans. We pay our season tickets, and this is the way we've been treated. I'm sorry, but that is unacceptable at this football club. Oh, the club has fallen to pieces, by the way. Let's be real about it. And yeah, like I said, Willock completed his medical earlier on. Now you're signed for us. And I don't know if anyone heard the news about this guy in Mexico saying that to going for this player called Santiago Munez. That is an absolute false news. That is fake news at its highest. Do not believe that for 1 second, because at the end of the day, anyone thought that must be an idiot. Why did not mention this on April's Fool's Day? I hear people cry. And oh hell, Charlie the Serie out the tune and bringing him Willock after 11 weeks. I'll say it once, I'll say it again. He is the worst chief exec ever to be at any football in the Premier League. Let's be real about it. This year, he doesn't speak to the fans. Jim White tried to get him on Talk Sport, right? And Lee Charnley was just so scared, so shivery, right? He told Jim White, go and contact the people, go and contact the box office, that sort of thing. What does this guy know about football? The guy's an absolute buffoon, I'm telling you, yeah? Mike Ashley doesn't give a toss about Newcastle United. He's washed his hands off the club. Lee Charnley has been kidnapped, I don't know. Or leaves it with Steve Bruce. And he's the one who's got to carry the can. And he's not very good at it at all whatsoever, yeah? So, like I said, it's just ridiculous. The club is just absolutely ridiculous, yeah? And we definitely need a takeover at some stage, let's be honest, yeah? And I heard news as well that was after Carlos Perez as well. I definitely just question that at all. And he's a decent player, but at the end of the day, whether he could with the Premier League, I do not know. He could do, but nothing's happening there at all. So I can tell you that now. That move will not happen. And also, Diarra's been linked as well from the same club. That will not happen at all whatsoever. So we just move on away from that as well. What the press should have been doing, they should have been asking Steve Bruce, is Joe Willis' contract got a release clause or relegation clause as well? See, look, our media, our local press are a bunch of puppets, some of them, right? Some are good, some are bad, yeah. Why are they not asking the key questions? It's because they want to lose. Are they scared of getting banned? Are they scared of missing the team biscuits? Wow, I love biscuits. I don't drink tea. I drink lemon tea, by the way. But these media and these journalists now, it's got to be real now, right? And just ask the real questions, yeah? Because at the end of the day, this is Smith's last season. I can tell you that right now. He will not sign another contract. I think he'll be gone. If he doesn't start well, the fans will be on his back for the first minute. But at the end of the day, the one thing I will say, right, he better start well. Otherwise, he is done at the club. And to be honest, I wasn't expecting Charnley to deal with that business. I thought it was off-saving the world with Danger Moose. It's got a head like a Danger Moose anyway. It's just an absolute muppet. I just cannot stand that cheetah sec. I really, really don't. I don't know if you've seen a couple of years ago, he's all smiles and Mike Ashley putting thumbs like this. You know what I mean? But the guy is just false news. The guy is just fake. He really, really is. And I just don't like this guy at all whatsoever, sort of thing. But I'm sure he'll be in the stadium on Sunday. And I hope the fans gives him a lot of stick. I really do. But that's up to you guys. Want to give Lee Charlie stick? Back to you all the way. It's as simple as that. But like I said, they don't get very long, the press conferences now. They go like that's one question at a time from each group, which is a shame. Because when Freddie Shepard used to be the chairman of Newcastle United, the journalists can ask as much questions as they want. He doesn't ban people. He lets anyone in, which I think is great. And it's just absolutely brilliant. I mean, love or hate him, I think Freddie Shepard's done okay because he's backed the manager. He's always backed the manager. So let's be real about it. To tune of millions and millions of pounds. Yeah, God is in debt. But at the end of the day, right, I mean, he does care about the club. And I think he does, in my opinion. So there you go. So that's enough for the press conference reaction there. I think I've covered everything I have to say. I know it's not much. I do apologise for that. I'm going to try and get a West Ham fan tomorrow, talk about the preview and get his side of it as well. And it could be a bit of breaking news from myself tomorrow that I could go to the match on Sunday. If that is the case, I may not do a watch along on Sunday, but I'll let you know on that tomorrow at some stage. And happy birthday, Shearer. Yeah, happy birthday to Alan Shearer. I forgot about that as well. I'm not very good at catching people, am I? But people's birthdays, you know. My birthday's in 2 weeks' time as well. 2 weeks on Monday. So, yes. Happy birthday for me. So, yeah, like I said, I won't keep you too long, guys. I said it's going to be a short one. And if you do like my video, please, please, please smash the likes, subscribe, and vlog it, mate. I've never done vlogging, though, I've never done it. Yeah. So it's got to show us how to do that. Do you know what I mean? On the vlog thing. So if someone help us on vlog, let us know. And I'll do my bit as well. But one thing I will not do is take my Apple Mac into the stadium. I think it's too heavy. And it will not be looking good. So, like I said, guys, thanks for joining in, mate. And if you like the video, just you know what to do. I don't need to tell you. But thanks for watching me press conference reaction. I know it wasn't that great, but I'm going to post one on Sunday, maybe on Monday, probably a quarter one as well. So, until then, guys, have a great evening. Enjoy the Brentford Arsenal game. It's still 0-0. And take it steady. Peace out.